Hi, everyone. Welcome to Bricking with Friends. And we are starting off the Christmas season. I know it's November. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, Thanksgiving is over, so Christmas has begun. And today, my guest is Amberlia Builds. Hi, Amberlia. How are you?
Hello.
Are you like a crazy Christmas person like myself?
I'm not like a crazy Christmas person. I do enjoy Christmas. My husband's a Grinch, but I do enjoy Christmas. So
See, I had to get my husband out of Grinch mode and into more we like Christmas mode. Like I already got my Christmas decorations up and outside, and like on Brick Hive, I was like trying to decorate the trees or work on the trees in the background, like while listening. But I did not get very far. All I got done was fluffing the trees because you know how you gotta like fluff them up after you, if you get an artificial one. Because we get artificial. And Brick Hive is here. Hi, Brick Hive. How are you? Happy I got to at least listen to your stream and I got to pop in when I had something to say. It was very interesting. I really liked his stream today.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it was good. It was interesting. The whole Lego and money topic is always very interesting.
Always a good conversation, and it's always interesting. And Mama Lego is here. Hi, Mama Lego.
Hi.
How are you? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, Mama Lego. So it's good to see you. So I am starting off Christmas already, and I have decided that I'm going to build, and it's probably going to, obviously it's not going to happen in one build stream, but I'm going to build the gingerbread house.
Oh, that's one of my regrets is not getting that.
I love Christmas so much that I make sure I get all of these. Now, I don't have the firehouse retired like the year that I started getting into Lego, so I missed out on the firehouse and I regret that one. But I have all of them since the firehouse.
Oh, nice.
And I already bought the holiday market one.
Nice.
Like I think I bought it as soon as it came out because I was like, I am not missing out on these. But I've never built any of them. This is my first one that I'm building. Well, my backlog is so big that like I forget. I'm like, how do I get like little Christmas? So all my Christmas sets that I have built are back there right now.
Yeah.
So I have the Dickens set, and then I have the Santa sleigh set, and then I get so confused about which way to go. Here we go. And then the shelf that has the Porg and Baby Yoda, that's actually my seasonal shelf too. So I have the Santa and Mrs. Claus brickheads and the penguin from last year, and then I put out all my little Christmas minifigures. Not that anybody can tell from here, but I plan on posting a picture at some point.
Yes.
But yeah. I have like a little Christmas army back there, you could say.
Nice.
And Brick Sergeant is here. Hi, Brick Sergeant. How are you? And Mayo is here. Hi, Mayo. How are you?
Hello.
And got people saying hi. More people saying hi. Let me just go through here. And Mayo saying that he appreciates everyone who is active on Discord. Yep, I am on his Discord. I'm on a couple of people's Discords now.
Yeah.
It's a lot to keep up with.
It is.
Some aren't as busy as other ones. And then some are super busy. It's like in one day you miss like 50 comments just on one of their channels. And I'm like, And Lego Loser is here. Hi, Lego Loser.
Hello.
That is my Lego daughter. I have my own little family now. So she's my Lego daughter, and then Nicole is my Lego sister.
Nice. I love it.
So Nicole is Lego Loser's Lego aunt. Yeah, I love it. About that. I have to think about it. So I'm just working on building a little family. And Brick Hive is saying hi to everyone in the chat. And the Cursed Child play was amazing. It was like I want to go see that so bad. Oh, but I read the book, but I didn't like the book because it's actually written out like a play. So I didn't like that part. Oh, what are you going to build today, Amberlia?
So what I am going to build is, wait, where did I put it? Right here. It's something super small. I wanted to do something that I might actually be able to finish. And I have not built this yet.
Okay. I don't have any of those.
I've never done a brick sketch before either. And I had got Miles because I love Miles Morales. And so I was like, this would be fun to do.
There you go.
Yeah.
I have not done a single, I don't even own a single one. It's just it's not on my list of things that I personally want.
Yeah, yeah. And again, if it wasn't that it was Miles Morales, I probably wouldn't have gotten one. But that I was like, oh, but I really like him, so I'm going to get it.
There you go. I have not watched a Spider-Man movie in so long.
Oh,
I'm trying to think.
Miles Morales for me is from Into the Spider-Verse, which is the cartoon, the animated movie. My husband, if you get him started, he will just talk your ear off about it. It is so well done. It is so good.
I'm going to have to catch up. I'm trying to think who played Spider-Man in the last Spider-Man movie that I watched. That's how long ago it was. It's probably been, it's been a long time. I'm so far behind on movies. And Mikey J Productions is here. Hi, Mikey J. How are you?
Hi.
And yeah, I agree. Mayo never sleeps. I'm convinced he does not sleep. He must have I don't even know, an insane amount of coffee every day. And Alexander is here. Hi, Alexander. How are you doing today? And hopefully my mouse will work. Mama Lego says that she has up all of her Christmas Legos so she can show the girls on video chat. That's cool. Very fun.
Nice.
And Brick Hive, you got my back, Brick Hive. I love it. Don't forget to like the live stream, everybody. Yeah, don't forget to pounce on that like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
Yes.
And you're not allowed to leave until you pounce on that like button.
Yep.
New rule. I'm kidding. I don't care. Well, I do care. I do want you to like the live stream, obviously. And Mayo is saying that he only sleeps when his body tells him to, or there's nothing going on. I couldn't do that. Look, I fall asleep. That's all there's to it. And Lego Loser. Yep, I have a Lego mom and aunt. Yes, you do. And what time? Yeah, what time is it over there, Mayo? I know I asked you last time, but I always forget. I forget. And Mikey J Productions, it is 5:38. And I do remember this part. He does wake up at 4 o'clock on Monday mornings to watch the NFL.
Wow.
That is some dedication.
Yes.
I could not. I would record it. I honestly liked how it was written in a play script form. Yeah, some people liked it. I didn't. I just didn't. And has Amberlia switched off her heating already? And hi, King Oldendorf. How are you?
So in all fairness, I am just excited because I live someplace that I can wear all the stuff I've made. So yes. When I lived in LA and I did my knitting and my crocheting, I could never wear anything. And now I can wear it.
There you go. I don't like stuff up around my neck. So I love that look, but for me, I couldn't wear it. Yeah.
No, I feel you.
And she says she's rich. She's got 15 pounds. You didn't watch? No, I did not watch No Way Home.
Oh, that was so good.
I honestly cannot remember who the last actor was because they've switched the actors so many times. I can't remember who was who played Spider-Man in the last one that I watched.
Yeah.
And I tend to watch things in order.
Yeah.
So I don't like skipping around.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire is definitely my favorite Spider-Man. That might have been who it was.
Yeah, that was probably the first in the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I think it was Tobey Maguire, now that I think about it. Is he the one that looks a lot like okay, I can't remember the actor's name, but the guy who plays Frodo in Lord of the Rings? Is that the one where they look a lot alike?
I mean, I could see where you would see them looking alike.
Because I'm pretty sure I think
Yeah,
it was.
I feel like they have like Tobey Maguire definitely like I wouldn't say has like a unique look to him. He does,
Yeah.
have a look that's kind of standard, I suppose, or yeah.
Arguably the beat Spider-Man movie ever. I'm going to say best.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There. Go watch No Way Home after this stream.
No, you can't do that. You can't just watch No Way Home. Like,
I need to watch the other ones. It will drive me insane because that's kind of like part of my little bit of OCD is like I have to watch things in order. So like I was way behind on like the Marvel movies, like way behind. And I had to figure out, did I want to watch it in timeline order or did I want to watch it in release order? And I decided I would better watch it in timeline order so that everything would make sense.
Yes.
So I watched it in timeline order. And I couldn't skip. I couldn't like jump around.
Wait, have you seen all the Marvel movies then? You just didn't watch the Spider-Man ones?
I didn't watch the Spider-Man ones. But the Spider-Man ones didn't come up in the timeline on Disney Plus when I went through and watched all of the...
Okay, so that's because Spider-Man is Sony. Sony owns Spider-Man. So you have to... Yeah, you would have to watch those somewhere else or you would have to purchase them. Yeah.
I'll get around to it. Maybe. I get sidetracked and I find other things to watch. Because like I like to watch a lot of British TV too. And last night I was just scrolling through BritBox and I found a show called Whitechapel. I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to start watching that because it's like the first series was somebody that was recreating Jack the Ripper's murders like to the T. Yeah. And I was just like, oh, well, I'm going to watch that because like I love murder mystery kind of stuff too. And so that's I always go on these little, I have every intention on watching everything, but I may not get around to it. Yeah. And the minifig who is here. Hi, minifig who. How are you? And may have $12 is very rich. I don't drink coffee. I consume a restricted amount of Mountain Dew. Yeah, I love I drink Mountain Dew Zero. I don't drink pure Mountain Dew anymore. I drink Mountain Dew Zero because I feel like it's more refreshing tasting than Mountain Dew is. Plus, I don't need the extra sugar on top of all that caffeine. Wow, I'm so far behind on these comments. Wow, hold on, then I guess I can leave before I get in the chat as I hit the like before I start chatting. LOL. No, you hang out with us. Hang out with us, as long as you want to. And yeah, we're talking about money. We're just gonna skip over that part. The weather is absolutely miserable at the moment in England, Fab. I'm certain you don't want to live here. No, I still want to live there. Sorry. I still want to live there. Because then I would be by all the Harry Potter stuff. And I could go see all the Harry Potter stuff all the time. Plus, I've always just been fascinated with England, so. And yeah, we're done. Money. Money. Elijah Wood. Thank you, Elijah Wood. I knew somebody in the chat would know. Yeah. There's always somebody in the chat who knows. Yeah, I do remember like back when Lord of the Rings came out, because that was closer to when Spider-Man came out, people were saying that the two of them looked alike, which I kind of saw it. And I always click the like before entering the chat. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. because I don't have this on YouTube. I have it on StreamYard, because if I put stream or YouTube up, then I'm going to have echoing, and I can't deal with all that. And people used to say Elijah Wood looked like Daniel Radcliffe when Daniel Radcliffe was like 13 and Elijah was an adult.
Oh.
I'm trying to think. Maybe? I don't know. And No Way Home is seriously one of my favorite MCU and superhero movies ever. Okay.
It's good. It's really good. And like, I mean, if you're somebody who likes to watch things in order and you want to see the previous Spider, like the ones with Andrew Garfield and stuff as well, there's a full-on payoff for all of that in the new one.
Okay.
And honestly, the kid who plays Spider-Man, his name is escaping me at this moment, but he is, like, they were talking about his when he did his audition, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he was supposed to come up next to Chris Evans, right? I think it was Captain America. Yeah, I think it was Chris Evans. And that he came in because he's a gymnast, and he did like this tumble, like this flip thing, and landed behind him, and like did the line and stuff. And everybody was like, "Well, I guess he's Spider-Man."
I would say that would qualify him.
We're like, there we go. Yeah. So I thought that was
a minifigure.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
That's how far I got.
Yeah. And he's adorable in it. He's absolutely adorable in it. I think he does Spider-Man very well, especially because he is that high school kid who's, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Tom Holland. Yes, I see the name in there.
There you go.
Yeah, super cute. Oh, and apparently that boy could not keep his mouth shut because they would send, like, he would go places. There's like entire YouTube videos of him spoiling Marvel movies.
I think I do remember that, actually. I think I remember that in a thing.
Yeah, he just could not.
Somewhere. Like, that's horror. I remember. Because I think they had who plays Thor? Whoever the hunky guy is that plays Thor.
Chris Hemsworth?
Yes, him. Chris Hemsworth. I think they had, he had to say something to
Yes.
To him
and the actor who does Doctor Strange, who I can't remember right now, there was a certain Benedict Cumberbatch. There was a tour apparently where, like, a press tour where he was always with Tom Holland to like shush him if he started to say something he wasn't supposed to.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm never going to get caught up on these comments, which is a good thing, I guess. And who's that minifigure? The minifig who? I'm confused. The Spider-Man films are now on Disney Plus. Oh, that's good. I haven't checked out Disney Plus in a while.
I mean, they may have done a deal with Sony at some point to put them onto Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Because, let's see, Sony owns Spider-Man and, what is it? I think it's Universal who owns the Hulk, which is why there won't be a Hulk movie ever.
Yeah, I think you're right. Which, that sucks.
Yeah, the rights of Marvel got pieced out as they were going bankrupt.
Yeah, that's sad. And Zizou is here. Hi, Zizou. And
Hello.
He's asking if Buttchop or Seth are here yet. I have not seen them, but I am way behind on the comments, so they may be here and I don't know yet. And Zizou says hi to Amberlia. And Miss Amby is here. Hi, Miss Amby. How are you? Good to see you. And Zizou saying hi. I bet Fab sits there and watched Mr. Tumble. No, never heard of Mr. Tumble. I'm confused. And let's see here. Got people saying hi. Zizou saying hi. Oldendorf saying hi. Fab Blondie, I need your sig fig. I got Amberlia's. I need yours now. I don't know if I have all the pieces now. I'll have to check and see if I have all the pieces. I definitely have enough hairs because I bought like 50 of my hair pieces from somebody in England. So I will check and try to get one sent out to you. And we got people saying hi. And Miss Amby is saying you too, and you King too. Haha. People saying hi. People saying hi. Funny that people mix up Jake Gyllenhaal, Tobey Maguire, Elijah Wood, and Daniel Radcliffe. I can't see mixing Daniel Radcliffe up with them. I can see Jake Gyllenhaal, Tobey Maguire, and Elijah Wood getting mixed up, but I can't see Daniel Radcliffe getting mixed up with them. But that's just me. And my insane amount of watching Harry Potter.
Nice.
Insane. And Zizu was saying, King Oldendorf, so excited to see how your entries do. Yeah, we need to.
Yes.
Everybody go and support King Oldendorf's entries.
Well, so.
If you can. Or wait, can you?
Yeah. So Lego has taken all the entries, and I believe how it works in King Oldendorf, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're going to select 5, and starting tomorrow, those 5 will be revealed, and then it'll be a fan vote. So I think right now what we're doing is crossing our fingers that at least one of his where it was chosen for the fan vote.
So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So far, I got Fab Blondie, Mikey and Jen, Brixie and Miss Brixie, Tan Jams, Snowlena, Sig Fig, in my collection so far. Very cool. Very cool. That's a great collection. Oldendorf, I need those too. Haha. I'm good. I am at my grandma's house. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
And thanks at Zizu from Oldendorf. Marvel, Matt, give me DC, more Game of Thrones universe, more Dragon Prince, a live action Zelda. I'm confused. And more Last Airbender lore. I only know some of that.
The Last Airbender. I've been doing the comic books.
I don't know anything about the Last Airbender.
You've got to see The Last Airbender.
I don't need something else to go down a rabbit hole on, Amberlia. I have too much. I got the Lego. I got the Harry Potter. I got the Baby Yoda.
Here's the thing about The Last Airbender, right? It's the cartoon from Nickelodeon, but it has got arguably one of the best villain redemption arcs, like in a story. Where you go across and you've got this person who's like the villain and stuff, and like their whole like arc and their way to redemption, and how you're like, just the way it's done, it's like a real struggle, and it's just done so well. And it's so funny because it's a kid's cartoon, but they deal with very mature topics in a way that adults like kind of understand the severity of, but for kids, like I think it gets glossed over a little for them. In a good way, right? In a way that like they don't need to go down that rabbit hole. But I mean, they kind of deals with like genocide of a people at one point in it. And so like it's really well done. It's really well done. Yeah.
Now I will agree with Zizu. I do like DC a lot also. That's actually was my first introduction was Batman.
And Superman was my first.
Yeah, for me it was Batman and Superman, like, and the old good cartoons before it went over to like the Japanese animators, like when it was the other whatever. Like I loved Batman and Superman way back then. Like I have all 3 of the big like I have the Batmobile, the Batwing, and the Tumbler, because I was like, I have to have those. And I even like the movies too. And Game of Thrones, yes. Give me all the Game of Thrones in the world. All of it. I love Game of Thrones.
Still mad.
Still mad. Uh-oh.
Still mad. Still mad about Game of Thrones. I'm bitter. Still bitter.
I can see that, but everybody got kind of what they wanted. Kinda.
They ruined the end of it.
The last season was too fast. They should have had either more episodes or they should have had another season to extend out the last season.
They were offered another season. The writers wanted to be done.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Yeah, no, the writers wanted to be done. They were offered another season. They were they were offered apparently more episodes, is my understanding. And they were like, no, it's fine.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Yeah, they botched the heck out of that.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. The actual like episodes in the season was like botched, but I am happy with how it ended because everybody pretty much got what they wanted, unless I'm wrong.
Well, I guess it depends. See, like, because I read the books and everything, and I was just so invested.
Yeah, I didn't read the books. I want to listen. I'm better at listening, so I have to listen to the books.
I did the audiobooks, in all fairness. I always say I read the books because it's just easier that way.
Yeah.
But I've done the audiobooks multiple times.
Okay.
And the only thing about reading the audiobooks is that you don't get to skip. People can read and they can skim through stuff. You got to hear every damn word. So those thousands of hours.
I think you can speed them up, though, can't you?
You can, but I mean, Roy Dotrice, who does most of the audiobooks, except for one that they actually went back and had him re-record. Yeah. He brings all the characters to life and does the accents and everything. So you don't really want to miss out too much. Okay. So you got to be careful with that.
See, I think I am going to listen to them. I just haven't gotten them yet.
Oh, they're terrific. They're terrific. Yeah, I started listening to them after the first season ended because I was like, no, I'm not done. I was like, nope, I need more. And so then I started doing the books. Not that he finished.
I can understand that, though. Because that would be me. I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
But based off of how they were doing the show, I felt like everybody got what they wanted. For the most part.
I mean, I think the crap they pulled with Danny was kind of BS. So, I think that
I might need to go back and rewatch.
Well, okay, so like when she burns down the entire place.
Oh yeah.
Like apparently she didn't. The actress, she didn't even know that's what was happening until she saw it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was like in shock.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she had no, they didn't. Now, mind you, so apparently what happened was that obviously he didn't finish the books, but
no, he didn't.
George R.R. Martin, or Germ, as we used to affectionately call him, and now we're angry, but he told them how, at the time, before he'd finished writing, how everything was supposed to come together and wrap up. So I don't deny that the way where all the characters end up wasn't what he was planning. I think the problem was, just like he's having trouble bringing all the ends together to get there, the story doesn't, like, they don't earn it. Like, they don't genuinely get the characters where they are without making this huge leap that I feel is inauthentic to where the characters were in each of those places. So that's my complaint. My complaint is that, like, the characters weren't where they were supposed to. Like, they didn't get there honestly.
Okay, I see what you're saying. And that makes sense.
Yeah.
I probably am going to have to go back and watch. Probably. Okay, let me see if I can get caught up here a little bit. Oldendorf says, Airbender is meh for me, but I was young back then. I grew up watching.
It might be more appreciated when you're older.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of good stuff there.
And Mayo says that he grew up watching Avatar: The Last Airbender on Nickelodeon. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oops. And Daenerys is one of my fave characters ever and was ruined by the terrible or rushed writing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's in my wall of women, and they ruined her.
I can agree with that, definitely. Definitely. Because I did love her. For those who didn't catch it, Miss Amby said she's got a city update coming soon. Oh, cool.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I want to see. I mean, you can see mine every week. It's the same. I mean, I did do a city update like, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. Because I finally got the mountain completely enclosed. So now I just have to do all the detail work on the front. And then I need to just figure out what I'm going to do with the top portion. Like, I need to do the different snow levels and stuff like that. And I need to enclose my shrieking shack. Yeah. So, it's getting there, one mountain at a time. Literally, in my case, because my next project is to take all of the Harry Potter castles from 2018 to the present and combine it into one big massive one, but not too massive. And but mainly based off of like the 2018 and 2019, because those are the ones that look the most like Hogwarts Castle. So basically I'm just gonna bulk those up.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm putting that on top of a mountain. And then I'm going to have Hogwarts Express going through the mountain. That mountain.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And Oldendorf says he's going to be doing a live stream tomorrow. And could be talking about D&D idea and studio tour, perhaps. If I'm part of the final vote, I guess. Okay. So everybody catch his live stream tomorrow. I can never make it because it's while I'm working. And lately, my work has actually been keeping me busy with work. Who knew? And Minifig Who, same here, Zizu. Plus, how casually they got rid of the dragons and Varys. Yeah. Yeah. And, Amberlia, what date is the meeting? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hold on. Let me double check the Discord.
Yeah, I'm not even 100% sure. I think I missed it on Discord.
Yeah, it is December 10th at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. But if you click on that little link that I shared in the Discord, it will actually tell you the date and time in your
time zone.
Yes.
Cool. I will go check that out after this. Of course, knowing me, once again, I will probably forget because I forget pretty much everything. Minifig Who, yeah, Varys was great. So many story arcs and characters were just pointless by the way things were wrapped up. Yeah. Even though I did like that, oh, crap. Never mind, because I can't remember characters' names right now. Also, Amberlia, your Discord keep kicking me out of your member page a lot. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure which one he's talking about because I have the two. But yeah, let me know more information, or maybe send me a message on Discord or Instagram, and I will take a look.
And Zizu, yeah, let's not even start on Cersei. Let's not.
Oh, yes, Cersei staring out windows.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can't believe I forgot to add music and ticker tape to my live stream last week. What a doofus I am. I forget to turn mine on. I mean, it's okay. We all mess up. I think one time I went like the entire live stream without my little ticker tape thing.
Oh my goodness.
And forgot about that with Cersei. Not to mention, was there even a payoff with the White Walkers so much that one could discuss about it? Yeah, there's a lot that could be discussed.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I haven't watched it in so long that I don't remember all of it. As much as I love the show, and I did. Because I definitely tuned in like every week to watch.
Now, did you start watching it from the beginning, or did you come along later and binge a bunch of it?
We came along later, and then we watched all of it, like from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, because we started when it premiered.
I think we only missed, but we went back, but I think we only missed like part of the first season, or maybe the entire first season before. No, I think.
So you started quite a few years back then. Like you were with the show for a while then, yeah.
Yeah, we saw almost all of them. Like we watched almost all of them live when they came on. I think we either missed part of the first season, or we missed all of the first season. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. That was such a good show. I loved it so much.
It was, and they ruined it for me.
So
I said, I'm still bitter.
You know what? Yeah. After what you said about them, they were offered more seasons. And
yeah. Well, apparently, like Disney was going to tap them for like a Star Wars thing. And in all fairness, I sort of like, I can feel their pain about like, first off, I think George R. Martin assumed that they were going to go slower in the series so he would have time, but
he still hasn't even finished the book yet, has he?
No. Okay. He's never finishing it. It's never happening. Never happening. And I have my theories as to why, but in all fairness, they cut out a lot of the crap in the books that you're just like, why is this happening? So they got to like the meat of the story. So they got way ahead to the point where there was no source material left. And you can tell as you watch the show when they run out of source material.
Yeah.
That's when the decline happens.
Arya, that was it. Arya. I liked when Arya got her moment to kill the White Walker King. Dude.
That is very very contentious thing for especially for book readers. I think that's a very contentious thing.
Yeah, probably for book readers, but I haven't read the book. I only for me as somebody who only watched the show.
Of course.
That was like, yes, she got her moment. She got to, yes. So I was all about that. And I loved Arya as a character.
Oh, Arya was great. Arya was a great character.
And that actress, that girl is just, she's awesome. And she's so tiny.
I know.
So tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get caught up here.
I do have to say though that when I did the books, I skipped the first book because I had just watched season 1 and I'm like, I don't want to read this. So I did the books up until book 4 because book 5 hadn't come out yet.
Okay.
And I went back and I listened to book 1. And while listening to book 1, I knew who Jon Snow's parents were.
Ah.
Like I was listening to it on the way to work, and I very specifically remember like Ned Stark. He makes a comment about something, and there's this dream thing that happens and stuff. And I called my husband from the car, and I'm like, I know who Jon Snow's parents are. And he was like, what? And so, I told him about him being a Targaryen and that, all this stuff about who his mom and that Rhaegar was his dad and stuff. And my husband goes, no. And then it's silent. And he goes, wait, no. Wait. And like he starts putting the pieces together and he's like, you might be right. I'm like, yes, I'm right. I know who his parents are.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Let me try to catch up. Miss Amby is saying thank you. And has FabBlondie touched her Lego to build yet? Yes, I have. I have 2 minifigures done. Well, I have the 2 minifigures done. Someday I'll remember where the camera is. I swear to God. And I am, if you just give me 1 second here. Well, maybe more than 1 second. I have part of the tree done. I just got to do the top of the tree.
Aww.
So, yes, I am building. If I'm looking down, more than likely I'm building. And Zizu at King Oldendorf, don't rush the magic. Yeah, don't rush me. I know I'm slow, but don't rush me. Arya is in Warner Brothers crossover fighting game for some reason. What? I don't know. You're just being silly. I don't like revisiting season 1 for that episode where Ned has to get rid of Son. Oh,
lady.
Oh. Did you know that Sophie Turner did actually adopt that dog?
Yes.
How cool. I just found that out like literally the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, literally just the other day. I was like,
wow.
oh, that's so awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they like the direwolf stuff was pointless because like, never mind. I'm going to stop now. I'm gonna go off. This is gonna be a Game of Thrones rant, is what this is gonna turn into.
Well, Brickhive has his little rants. And, it's okay. I don't care about ranting. Sometimes you just gotta get it off your chest.
It's so funny because I got what was this interesting phenomenon about Game of Thrones was that we were in this place where so to put my age out there, back in the day, if you wanted to watch something, you watched it live on a certain channel or you used a VCR, like before DVRs, right? And
I'm in that same age group. I'm with you.
Yeah. So, and the thing was, everybody was always caught up on a particular show. So you could always chat about what was going on. Then streaming and binging shows and stuff came about where, it was one of those things that people weren't all in the same place necessarily. And there were a few shows out there that were still doing like the weekly thing. And Game of Thrones was one of those where you could almost guarantee, like in a workplace, for example, like everybody was watching it. So
keeping up with it.
Yeah. And they were watching it every like night, right? When it aired. So you come in the next morning. Well, we had a rule at our office where like you had to wait till Tuesday to talk about it to give people time. But I'm telling you, the Tuesday after a Game of Thrones episode, nobody did anything in the office other than go into the big break room and just start talking about Game of Thrones and like what's going to happen and what's the next episode going to be. And it was this interesting phenomenon that had returned where people were going around the water cooler and chatting about like that show and having that connection. So that was really interesting to see. And then more and more people got into it and started joining that conversation. And it was really fun. It was fun to have that back again.
Yes.
So it really became like, well, okay. And I also have this other theory that when you don't just binge a show and you have time in between to listen and think about it, that it sits with, at least with me, it sits with me more, as opposed to that show that I just sat there and binged. And sure, I enjoyed it, but a week later, I can't tell you what happened. As opposed to like something like when I was, for instance, I'm a huge Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. And so I've seen, sorry?
I was too.
So I have seen the show multiple times, but you know, you even had like during the summer, you had the entire summer to think about what would happen next season and who the next big bad was going to be and all this stuff. So it felt like it became more a part of you. And by having like the week in between each episode and all that time, like you could like, I don't know, like ruminate on it more, I guess. It's maybe a weird way to describe it, but so Game of Thrones became something like more, and for such a large group of people that I feel like there was just this collective WTF when it ended.
Yeah. And see, I feel like, so I'm also a big Walking Dead fan too. And I feel like Walking Dead is kind of like that same thing. Like, if you're a Walking Dead fan, you definitely watched it every week.
Yeah.
And it would be something where you could, you know, back when we did go into offices more often, you could go into the office and talk with your friends that also watch The Walking Dead. And like you were talking about character arcs, Negan had a massive character arc. And I thought his character arc was very well done.
Yeah.
Even though you can still see a little bit of the old Negan in there. Like, he completely changed. Like, he's not about trying to get rid of everybody on the planet like it seemed like before.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like, I felt like Game of Thrones, or not Game of Thrones, I felt like Walking Dead was kind of like the same thing where...
Yeah.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying, because I'm trying to look at instructions and build all at the same time. And I finished my tree. Tree is finished.
Nice.
I like it. It's so cute. And
by the way, to step back to Buffy just a little bit.
Yes.
I did get my very first custom minifigure, and they are Buffy related.
See, I want to get The Walking Dead, but they're harder to get because when the show was like really super popular, because it kind of lost some popularity towards the end.
Yeah.
It was super popular again. I came in late to the show, but I went back and binged watched.
Yeah.
But I was still there, like, when Rick was on. Like, I was there pretty early.
Yeah.
Like, well, I think I missed, like, 3 seasons. 2 or 3 seasons. But that's when all the really good custom minifigures came out for... The Walking Dead, and now I'm like, I try looking around and I'm just like, I don't really like these, and I need to find some good ones, because I found some older ones somewhere, but I don't know. I'm also very picky too.
Oh, Wesley,
I hear a kitty cat.
It's a woo-woo,
and it's not my kitty cat. I think all my cats are literally asleep right now. Like, every single one of them. And let me...
So, talking Walking Dead. Hi, Wesley. Did you see the coral memes?
I don't see a lot of memes. I don't know what it is with me. I love his tail. I love floofy cat tails. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Can I have your cat?
He does have the foofiest of tails. All right. I'm going to show this in the chat here for you, but there was like, because when the way that Rick would say Carl, it sounded like he said coral, right? It's like coral. And there's this scene that just generates like all of these memes. And if you take a look, like,
I'm looking
so
at them.
Funny. Yes.
That's hilarious.
They're just like the best. I thought you'd enjoy that, so I had to share that with you.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. Yeah. That is hilarious.
Oh, I think the minifig who was asking where I got them. So I got them from, what is this? I got them from the UK, I believe is where this place shipped from, and it's minifigs.me.
They're really good.
Yeah,
I like
that's where I
theirs.
got my Buffy ones, and it has
I
inspired
think
me. I've decided what I want my first mock to be that I'm going to try to design. I don't know how to make a mock. I have no idea what I'm doing, but
just
for
throw some bricks together and keep going until it looks like what you want it to.
Yeah, so I was sort of inspired by Planet Tech's channel. If you've seen him and his mock that he recently did, which was actually from Clone Wars, and it's the battle in the throne room on Mandalore.
I haven't. I am behind on his channel.
Yeah, so he has this really cool, like, he was doing like the windows and stuff and the way that they look, and it kind of made me think a lot about what I would want to make for mine. And this is only for people who've like seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but so for those of you who have, there is I think it is season, oh my gosh, I want to say season 6. It's been a while since I've watched it. I'm actually going to do my rewatch again soon of the entire series. But it's when Spike gets his soul and he is in the church and his arms are like laying across the cross, kind of burning. And he says, like, can we rest now? Buffy, can we rest? And she, like, you see in her face, like, the moment that she realizes Spike has a soul. So that I want to do that scene because it is like in an old church and stuff. And I was like, that would be really cool to do.
That would be very cool to do. Very cool indeed.
Because I've seen people do the library, which is like the iconic, like, you know, it kind of like the first season library, maybe second season library, that scene that they've done. But I want to do something a little different.
And Oldendorf said, I thought you were looking down at a cat. No, usually, if I'm looking down at a cat, I'm usually looking behind me. If I'm looking down like this, that's building. And Stud City is here. Hi, Stud City. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. And okay, whatever.
Oops. I just realized my cat moved my mic away from me.
And okay, yeah, so you already answered that question, and everybody's saying bye to Brick Sargent. I think I already said bye. Bye, Brick Sargent, if I didn't say bye. And saying hi to Stud City and King Oldendorf meow. Text Throne Room looks awesome. I need to go check that out. I'm just really busy. Like it's hard to keep up with everybody's channel.
It definitely is.
So Steve Weiser is here. Hi, Steve. How are you? And he says, Amberlia, haven't you been building a certain police station for the past few years?
Yes.
I know you've been working on that for a while.
I know.
See, that's why I'm giving myself like a whole month to do the gingerbread house. A whole month.
Yes.
And Minifig Who says, I think that's the start of season 7. I can't remember seasons. The initiative from season 4 would be cool, or the magic shop. Those would be
those would be pretty cool. Those would definitely be very cool.
Yes. Those would be very cool.
Yes.
And speaking of being busy, because I need to plug my coloring book that I sell on Amazon,
which I have.
Meowie Christmas. It is super cute if you are a cat lover like Amberlia and myself. And there are 45 images, one-sided pages, so that the markers don't bleed through onto the next image. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know.
Or you know what? I mean, what I do is I just stick a paper.
Yeah.
Just stick a paper behind it to be safe. Because especially like if you decide you want to do like alcohol markers or something, which are like meant to kind of bleed into the paper a little bit, you just put something behind it.
Yep. But I didn't want to have it so that there was like an image on this side too.
Oh yeah, no, and then because then you
tough.
have to pick which one are you gonna color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So very cute. It is only $5.99. So make sure that you pick it up in time for Christmas. It's definitely great for any cat lovers out there that are on your Christmas list. If you just want something inexpensive, or if you just like to color and you like to relax, this is a good way to do it. And then I also have, good for us Lego people, I do have graph paper notebooks. Obviously, I picked up the cat one. So I have a cat dabbing, and I also have a giraffe one. I have a ton of designs, in all honesty. I have tons of designs. There will be a building block one coming soon. I don't know when, but it is all graph paper. It's great for taking notes for your Lego builds, or if you want to design a mock or anything like that, or if you just need it for like school or something like that. It's great. It's a quad rule. I don't remember how much it is though, but I have lots of different designs, and I do have Christmas recipe journals in paperback and hardcover that will make great, and I mean great, gifts for anybody who loves to cook. Because the pages, I don't have the Christmas design, but I paid a lot of attention. Here's the Halloween one, but I paid a lot of attention to make sure when I was designing the page that there was plenty of room for ingredients and plenty of room for the directions.
Yeah.
And there's even a spot for like prep time, cook time, oven temp.
Nice. And
you have room for 15 ingredients. So if you're cooking something that has more than 15 ingredients, you probably shouldn't be cooking it, in all honesty. I'm a lazy cook. Like, I'm a good cook, but I'm a lazy cook. And anyone get Black Friday deals? My budget for the month ran out before Black Friday. So I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
Because my entire budget gone before Black Friday even began to happen.
Yeah. I ended up getting so I got 3 advent calendars because I got them for my niece and nephews because I thought it would be a fun thing for them to do. And then because it's retiring, I got the art set, the one that has like the 9 little squares that you can do with all the different designs.
Very cool.
We did one last year with family, and it was just so much fun to do. And I'm like, well, I want one for me because that one was for grandma. And since they're gonna like retire it anyway, I picked up one of those.
Yeah, I didn't get anything because, like I said, my budget was spent by then for the entire month. So I am waiting for Cyber Monday, because Cyber Monday I can start spending again, because I bought some Christmas presents beforehand because there were prices on them, and some of them I bought during double VIP, and like I had bought some presents earlier in the month. And then I had to take 2 of the cats to the vet anyway, so that always eats up a chunk. It was just for their annual visit to make sure that they were okay.
Yeah, but that's never cheap.
No, it was $200 and some odd for two of them, which was a lot cheaper than the last one. Because last month I had to take my 2 older ones.
Mm-hmm.
And so baby girl has like some kind of bronchial thing, and just running tests on her. And that bill for both of them ended up being over $500. I almost cried.
Oh wow.
I almost cried. Her by herself was like over $400. Sheldon was $86. So thank you, Sheldon, for being cheap.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. And and I finished the little cute. I love this baby carriage. It's so cute with the little cookies on the wheels.
Oh, that's adorable.
It's so cute. And I could press down the bricks a little bit more. Duh.
I'm making progress too. on my.
Oh, you have put together way more than I have.
So.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's my first time doing one of these sketches, so it's interesting.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like it's definitely different.
Miss Amby, only one speed champ Corvette, Doctor Strange with America Chavez set, and lots of parts to get gift with purchase. Yeah, I already got the elves gift with purchase, so I was happy, and I got 2 of them because I'm that crazy person.
Did you do any of like these?
I did not.
Because this is one we didn't really have time to talk about it on Good Morning Brick World, but I'm a little so I got that one, but I'm a little torn on how I feel about spending like 2,400 VIP points for those sets.
Yeah, I didn't get them. I did think about getting the one with the little girl on the dragon. Which I don't think I can get anymore if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I thought about getting that, but I just decided not to. Or by the time I did decide I might want it, it was gone anyway.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't thrilled with that. But we did get the Hubble telescope when they re-released it again. We did get that one. Because my hubby, he's a big space nerdy person. He likes space stuff.
Nice.
But that one, I'm just like, eh. And if the only way that we can get them in the U.S., because I think they were Bricktober sets that you could buy like in Canada, or they were gift with purchases in Canada. I feel like it should be a gift with purchase for us, not we have to use our VIP points for them.
Why is there not Bricktober in the US?
I have no idea. I think it's stupid. Again, and this is one of my things that I rant about. So, joining Hive here on the ranting thing. Lego at one point said they weren't going to be doing regional exclusives. That's a bunch of bullcrap. They do regional exclusives all the time, even after they said that. Because you got over in Europe, they got those foil packs that you can get with the Lego magazine. We can't get them here. And then they do Bricktober in like Canada, and I think it's like everywhere but the US. I can't remember. And I'm just like, what is with all of this? You say you're not going to do regional exclusives, but you're doing regional exclusives.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it doesn't matter if it's a gift with purchase. It doesn't matter if it's Bricktober. It doesn't matter. Like, if you can only get it in one area of the world, it is a regional exclusive. Because, like, I really wanted the blue Fiat. I didn't want the yellow Fiat. I don't want the yellow Fiat. I want the blue Fiat because I love blue. I don't want the yellow one. I can't get that thing. Well, I can if I want to buy it on Bricklink and pay an arm and a leg for it. But that irks me the same way the goats irk Brick Hive. And I honestly do wait every single one of his live streams that I catch. I honestly am like waiting for the goats to be mentioned.
Nice.
Love you, Brick Hive. Love you. It's an enduring quality. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
But yeah, that irks me so bad. The whole regional thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because why don't we have it here? We should. There's no reason. I think there used to be, when there was Toys R Us in the US, and I don't mean Toys R Us inside Macy's. That does not count, people.
No.
When they had Toys R Us standalone stores, my understanding, I wasn't into Lego back then. My understanding is, though, that there was Bricktober then. So that was the only time. So pretty much Toys R Us left, US got screwed on Bricktober. That's how I see it. Or that's my understanding of it. Which Again,
That
not
sucks.
happy about. Not happy. Okay, let's see here. And Miss Amby says that she only got some minifigures and a mystery box. A mystery box? Was there a mystery box? Did I miss out on a mystery box? And hasn't come yet. Yeah, I am still waiting for an order that I placed at the same for double VIP. But my husband, who placed an order the same day, got his already. And I'm like, okay. And Minifig Who says, yeah, I'm the same, Amberlia. I think I'll bricklink them instead. So now I am all caught up. Yay! I don't know what I'm building right now, but I'm building something that has gears in it. There's gears.
Aw, cool. I like gears.
What it is.
Well, that's always the fun part, right? Is that like when you're building something, you're like, I have no idea what this is going to end up being. And then magically it's something and you're like, oh, cool.
It turns into something.
Yes.
At some point. You know, I think all of my cats are still asleep wherever the hell they are. Because nobody's coming in yet.
There was a mystery Lego box from 50 down to 20. So I'll see. Oh. That's interesting.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I hope you do a video on it, Miss Amby, because I want to see what's in it. Now I'm curious. I always forget to check eBay for stuff. Like, I always just automatically, like, if I'm looking for a retired set, I'll just automatically go straight to Bricklink. And I never think to check eBay. Or go to a local reseller and see if they have it, or contact them, or whatever. I always just go straight to Bricklink. I should probably start trying to... Need to pay attention to what I'm doing right now, because I'm getting lost. Which happens frequently on this channel. Happens frequently.
I have to bring it up. Did you watch Andor?
Surprising. Okay, so my husband's the big Star Wars fan. If it was Mandalorian, I would have been on it. But surprisingly, my husband hasn't even watched it yet.
Oh, everybody has to see it. Well, what's interesting is like it's on Hulu and it's on, oh my gosh, we were flipping channels at my husband's aunt's place the other day, and it was on one of the ABC networks. Like they're trying to like get more people to see it.
Oh wow. Because it is on Disney Plus, right?
It is on Disney Plus, but I mean, if you don't have Disney Plus, they're trying to get they're trying to get it seen in other places.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. It's it was so good because the finale just happened and it was just, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I will have to make sure that he goes, or that we watch it at some point.
Yeah. It's not. Did he like Rogue One?
He was watching it last night in 3D, so I'm going to assume yes.
Rogue One in 3D?
Uh-huh.
Oh. I didn't even know it came out in 3D. Well,
I'm pretty sure that's what he was watching.
If he liked Rogue One, I think there's a decent chance he'll like this one.
Okay. I don't know why he hasn't watched it yet, in all honesty. Because a
lot of people just haven't seen it.
Yeah, for him, it's just not normal. Andor was amazing. I really loved it. A very emotional. Oh, I can't watch anything emotional. Just no.
Okay, so it's emotional in the sense of like, man, the actors are good. The actors are good. Like it's a well done story. It's like I think they were doing like an interview, and it's like kind of like meant to be like a spy thriller type thing, and like it happens in 3 episode arcs. So it's a slow burn, you know, like you'll watch an episode and be like nothing happened, and then all of a sudden you're like on episode 3 and you're like, oh my gosh, like everything's coming together. Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really good. I highly recommend it.
I'll have to make sure he watches it. Looks like I built the snow blower. It's pretty cute. It's got these little candy swirls on the side. Very happy I got that done.
Wait, that doesn't look great.
And
I skipped a step. Whoops.
On eBay. Oh, I already saw that. Huh.
Yeah, no, Andor, like, now mind you, it doesn't have a lot of like, so this doesn't have space wizards and laser swords. So
you would still, and I would still like it too. I feel like
yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where like you don't have Jedi really, you don't have like lightsaber fights and things like that, but it's about the people of the rebellion more than anything.
Oh, see, I think that sounds good. I think I would like it. I'll have to watch
like
it.
To me, it's, even though the naming is terrible of the show, I mean, I sort of get why they did it, but I think there was a big miss there. But it's like the beginning. This is like the beginning of the rebellion. This is how it starts.
That's cool.
And there are actors that just give amazing performances that you're just like, they're so good.
Oh, like growing up, I was one of those people who like never cried. Like, wouldn't matter. I just would not cry. Even when I met my husband, like, I did not cry. It took a lot to get me to cry.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, this getting old, it sucks. I cry at like the drop of a dime now, it seems like. I was actually boo-hooing during the season finale episode of The Walking Dead. I never cry for a TV show until like within the last few years. Never cried for a TV show. Oh no, I was boo-hooing during the last episode. I was just like, so if you're saying something's emotional, I probably should not watch it.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. No, it's not in that way. It's.
Oh no, I now I almost cry at the drop of a dime now.
Yeah.
But I'll probably still watch it because I'm interested now after talking about it. So I'll probably
feel like they do a lot of investment in the characters. So like you really do, like, you understand their motivations. You understand, and you almost, even the villains, there's like a couple times I almost rooted a little for them. Like just a little.
That happens. Like if it's a good show, that happens. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, is that supposed to be? Okay, let's see here. I wonder how you can pick 5 submitted idea set from 626 for the fan vote in 2 weeks' time. Also, not only idea team, but D&D team involved as well. I don't know. They're going to be doing some work. Maybe they're working overtime. So I feel like you'd have to work overtime to get all that done in 2 weeks.
I feel like there's a good chance that they like have specific criteria in place, and that like what they'll do is knock certain things out based on some of that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Okay. So I'm using my iPad for the instructions, which, by the way, people, this is awesome. You should definitely do, or your tablet, because it's just like right there, and it takes up very little space.
Yes, that
Love
booklet,
it.
man.
Until you do something stupid and you accidentally hit the thing and it goes past how many pages you need to go past, which I did. That's a very FabBlondie thing to do.
Oh, man. So I've been sorting my Lego, right? Because I do want to do this thing.
Yeah.
And like,
how's it going for you?
Oh my gosh, I think I'm on like week 3 or 4 right now of the sorting. And it's a little overwhelming to like, because first I had to figure out, okay, how am I going to do this? And I don't know that definitely what I did is probably not the most efficient, because what I ended up doing required multiple touch points to the bricks, but it also felt like the only way that made sense to me. Because I ended up, because the first thing you have to do is sort your bricks, right?
Right.
So I got, for the most part, my unsorted bricks, and I sorted them into categories of bricks, like big tubs where it was like, okay, so here's my, let's see, I actually used, so I found this site that actually makes labels that you can print on like the Brother label makers and stuff, that has like the part number and a little graphic of it, and you can print them all out. And then there's a contact sheet that has them in large categories and then small categories broken down. And so what I ended up doing was taking those large groups and separating them into those large groups. So there was like bricks, there were wall pieces, curved, angled, snots. And so that's all I was doing. I had like 5 bins, and I'm just putting them all into those 5 bins. And then from there, I would take a bin and I would sort those out into their containers. But I don't have a lot of space for like the containers. And so I have some of those sliding drawers, right, for some of the Legos. Right. I also have like certain things I have to put in big plastic containers. So what I ended up doing was I got a bunch of like dot stickers that were in different colors. And I would take a section of, like, let's say it was it was like the bricks, but it's you know, it's all like the 2x4s, the 1x4s, you know, the 2x2, stuff like that, right?
Right.
And I put a colored dot in that area, and then every container that has them, I put that colored dot. I don't know how it's going to work out in the end, but the idea is I have this contact sheet. So if I'm looking for my 1x4s, right? Mm-hmm. I know that, okay, they can only exist in the green label. And yes, Steve, Brick Architect, those are the labels I'm using. But I'm a decent way through. I just finished the angles, and now I'm on the curved ones. And so sorry, I just dropped my, there it went down my sleeve. Okay, there it is. So I have things mixed where I have some things on like in the little sliding shelves, because I have a small amount of them, and then some things I have in the bigger containers. But I'm hoping it'll make it easier to find them. I'll have to let you know when it's all said and done and I try to actually build something. But yeah, it's been a process.
It is definitely a process. So like what I do have sorted, because I don't have everything sorted, but what I do have sorted, so I have the Sterilite 12x12 drawers. I have those. and I have these containers that go inside, and I have 3 different sizes. I have 6x6, 6x12, and 3x3, I think. So like all of like the little tiny pieces, they go, or something that I have a small amount of, go in the 3x3, and then as the only thing that I have that is like the only time I don't use those containers inside the drawers is for like the bricks. So like my 1x2s, 2x2s, blah 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 blah. Those are the only thing that aren't inside the containers. But I just have mine sorted by what kind of part it is. So like all my 1x2s are in one thing, all my 1x1s are in another, blah 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 blah. I don't sort by color or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Because I definitely am not to that point where I need to do that. Thank God.
Exactly.
I'm sure that point is coming. We're going to hope it takes a while to get here. But yeah, so that's how I have mine. For me, that works because I could. So like I use Linman tables from IKEA for my tables.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I am going to keep doing that or not. But like, even though I'm short, I'm 5'3", and even for me, I feel like sometimes I just use the standard Adil's legs that are like 27 inches. And even for me, being as short as I am, like if I'm standing and working, it's okay to stand and work on the mountain, but to stand and work on this, it's not.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I want to stand. I don't always sit down. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Now that I have this chair, I honestly do sit down more because this chair is a lot more comfortable than what I used to be sitting in. But my plan is, so at some point I'm going to be moving over into my husband's room on the other side. And the plan is I'm going to put those underneath my table, and it'll raise my city up a little bit, because these can start to, with the weight of your city, they can start to bend a little bit or bow a little bit. So I was thinking I would put those underneath my table just to help with that. But I wouldn't have it like have the tabletop sitting right on it, because those things are plastic. I would still put legs underneath, but I would have to get different legs. So make it just a little bit taller. So I think they're like 3 inches taller than these legs. I can't remember. But that's my plan.
Nice. Yeah, I have very limited room. Like and that's the thing too, is I feel like for each person, it's like there's no one answer, because every person has the space that they have.
Yep.
Like all of mine is in a small closet downstairs that happens to have shelves.
Yeah.
And this is where I work. This desk, this area. So this is all my like work stuff and everything here. And so like I said, trying to take advantage of the space that I have to organize, to build and stuff.
Yeah, I understand that completely. Because like for me, a lot of my problem, like right now, all of my Sterilite drawers, they're downstairs in my living room.
Yeah.
And then most of my backlog is actually downstairs in my dining room, piled up in a corner next to a china cabinet. But then I also have some back underneath this table over here. And then I had to bring some of it up because I had some in front of a window. That's our living room and dining room is like open. And that area where it's like the little, I don't know, wherever it switches over from one to the other.
Yeah.
That's where I put my Christmas tree. Well, I had Lego sets there too. So I had to bring those upstairs so I could put the Christmas tree up. I'm just like, I need his room, because his room is just, it's a little bit bigger. And even though it's just a little bit bigger, the space is better. Actually, I think it's a lot bigger, but the space is better. And the way it's laid out is better for a Lego city than my room is. is. At least the way that I have everything set up right now. So it's just like, yeah. And he's trying to be like, no, you can't have my room. I'm like, you don't need a lot of space. You only use this for work.
Mm-hmm.
You don't use it. And well, he does watch his projector in there, even though like it's not, the projector's just sitting on whatever. Anyway, so he watches his projector in there that we're going to be moving to another room when we go to remodel that part of the house. And I'm like, you don't need that much room. I actually need the space.
Yeah.
Like, if I could, I would take the basement for the Lego. But I can't. He won't let me. So I'm like, well, if I can't have the basement, then I get your room. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And Oldendorf, gotta leave now. Go make my supper. Very hungry. Bye. Goodbye, Oldendorf.
Bye.
Hope you had a good dinner. I'm sure it's going to be pizza. It almost always is. I feel like it at least. Oh yeah, we already. And building space is why I bought a basement with a house on top of it. Yeah.
So we have a basement, but like,
if it's not finished, it's weird.
Yeah, it's not. We couldn't use it for that. Yeah, it wouldn't work for that. So we can't do that. And we have an attic, but it's not insulated or anything. It's not very tall. So
yeah, like we have a basement, but it's not finished. My husband's actually finishing the basement. He's been working on that for a long time. But yeah, he's been working on finishing the basement, and I tried to get it for me, but no. But I also like daylight, so I would rather have a smaller room with daylight than a larger room without daylight. Because our basement doesn't open up into like the backyard like some other people's do. Ours doesn't do that. So I've been working on building all these little other things that came in bag one. So I got presents, which are cute.
Nice.
Got more present thingies. I guess that's a present. I don't. Oh, oops. There we go. And then I got a little train. Oops. I swear someday I will learn where the camera is on my desktop. I think the train is cute.
It's super cute.
I like it. And then I just built a little rocking horse.
Oh, that's adorable.
I love the rocking horse from the new CMF that's coming out. Oh my god. I'm so excited about that CMF series.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. I have my sketch.
Yay!
So cool, like the dimensions and stuff, and like the little, like the way you create the back.
Yeah.
With like Technic pieces. I love that.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to avoid that rabbit hole though. Because if I get one, I'm one of those people who's going to like, I'm a completionist, which is an issue.
Yeah.
People don't be completionists. It's not good.
Not in Lego, at least.
But not in anything. And Bricklock is here. Hi, Bricklock. How are you?
Hello.
Well, okay, it's good for video games. If you play video games, it is good for video games to be a completionist.
Is it though? Because some of those games have like those like they're so okay. I love to follow gaming drama. I've mentioned this before. It's my favorite kind of drama, is like the gaming industry drama and stuff like that. So I have all these channels I subscribe to. And like there are a couple videos they put out where they're like talking about like some of like the hardest achievements and completions to do in some video games, and like how it can take like hundreds of hours to complete. So it depends.
I like doing all the little side things on the side because it helps me build up my skills for like
for sure,
and stuff like that, or whatever it is. So like, granted, I don't get to play as much as I would like to because again, I'm a very busy person with trying to develop books and blah blah blah, and then work and So I don't get to play nearly as much. This cannot be all of the leftover pieces. Yeah, I totally got sidetracked. Did you see that? It was like, squirrel! Because I just finished this little, I don't even know what that's supposed to be, but I just finished this little toy thingy. And I have all of the, like, I have this as a extra piece.
Did you use one of those, or did you never use one of those in the build?
I definitely used one because it's right here on the snowblower.
So I feel like some of those pieces are fair to have as extras because I feel like as long as you've used you've used like the piece. If I find an extra piece that I did not like use in that build, then I know I screwed up.
Right. And like, so like, I mean, these are all, the rest of these are the normal extras that you get. I'm just not used to getting that as an extra, really. I have on occasion. But there are like a lot of, I mean, you are building a lot of mini builds. So, I mean, there are a ton. I don't know if I can show it. There we go. There is a ton of extra pieces. That is a lot. I'm okay with. I like having the extra pieces. Yeah. They're just a nightmare to sort. So what was I saying before I went off on that little tangent? I have no idea. Oh, so when I do play, I like to play like Assassin's Creed. So I like doing all the side missions so that way I can try a skill and not feel too bad if I like fail at it or whatever. Yeah. And then I also like to play which I have not played in forever long time, like forever. Skyrim. Oh yeah. I haven't played that one in forever. I'm sure if I tried to play it now, I would probably die like that. Come over and over and over again. Yeah. But like, so I like doing those side missions because you might run into somebody, especially on Skyrim, you might run into somebody who has something that you may actually need for a mission. But like, you don't really need it, but it would be extremely helpful if you do need, like, But I really like, I don't know, that's just how I am. I like doing all the side missions and stuff. Well, now, mind you, I absolutely do side missions and stuff like that too. It's the ones like, for example, like when you're doing like the achievements or something, right? For, what is it? Breath of the Wild. There's those little, I can't remember the name of the little leafy guys that like you collect for things. And like, if you want to collect all of them, there are like 1,000 or there's like this crazy number that would be like really hard to actually find them all. So like, I'm all about completing all the missions I can find. But when it comes to people like because I know some people who are like, I have to complete like every possible achievement. And I'm like, that's crazy pants sometimes. Yeah, I like completing all the missions. I like doing all of them. Now, like my stepdaughter, when she lived with us and she played Assassin's Creed, she didn't do a single side mission. She just went boom, 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 and just did all of the main quests. I don't even know if she did all of the main quests, honestly. She may not have. But she was just like boom, 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 getting them done. And so, like, she would finish a game in like a week or two. And I'm sitting in here and I'm like way back on, like, you know, way far behind compared to her. Yeah. Because that's just how I am and that's just how I play. But I haven't played in so long. It wouldn't matter what game I picked up, Assassin's Creed or Skyrim. I would die in like 5 seconds if I tried playing any of them. Yeah. And Steve says, my basement is not finished either. To cut down on dust, I cover everything with plastic film. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. And Steve is saying hi to Bricklock. Did I say hi to Bricklock? Yeah, I did. Hi, Bricklock, just in case. And Bricklock says that he loves RPG games. RPGs, yeah, I do too. Yeah. And he loves, I'm going to guess AC is Assassin's Creed and Dark Souls. I don't know Dark Souls. But again, I don't get to play. Oh, Dark Souls. Those are
brutal games.
I don't get to play that much. So now, one of my favorite games for a long time was Need for Speed. And it was a specific one because there's only one that I really like. Which one was it? Need for Speed. I can't remember what it was, but there was one specific one. I don't like any of the other ones. I only like the one because it actually had a storyline. But I always check out every time they release a new one because for a while I was asking my husband, like, I want the new Need for Speed. I want the new Need for Speed. I want the new Need for Speed, hoping that there would be a storyline, and I finally just gave up. But it looks like there's a new one coming out, and it might have a storyline. Because I need a storyline for a racing game. I can't just race a car. I cannot believe I can't remember the name of that game. Or which Need for Speed it is. The Run? It might be The Run. That seems right. I think it's The Run. I love that game, though. Except I don't think I can play it anymore. Because they never upgraded it so that when you got the new system, you could still download it and play it.
Oh,
and I was like, you people suck. I think that's also why I kind of fell out of love with them a little bit. Because they did that to me, and I was like, no! I'm going to mute my mic while I dump out bag 2.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't really played a lot of video games, like not in a while, because I have a very specific type of video game that I like to play. And so with that in mind, it just means I have like a small amount of like games available to me. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm picky about my games too. Like, I actually do like playing the Lego games. I think the Lego games are fun.
Yeah. I have been on and off playing the Skywalker Saga.
Yeah, so I bought that for my husband, but I wanted the minifigure because I made sure I got the blue milk Luke.
I didn't get the minifigure though. Well, I bought it late. Like I bought it like when that wasn't available anymore because I'm not a big fan of some of the Lego games. Like I've played like the Lego Marvel and I was like, I don't really like this one. But this one has been more fun.
Yeah. So ironically, I have played Skywalker Saga more than he has, even though I bought it for him. And I'm like,
nice.
Well, why did I buy it for you if you're not going to play it? Like, I need you to play it. And if you hear any cheering or clapping in the background, that is hubby cheering or clapping or whatever for a football game. I thought he was going to go downstairs and work on the basement, but apparently not. Which must mean that the Bengals are doing good, because that's our team. Because I don't think he would be as excited if they weren't playing. So it looks like I'm actually starting on the building. Yay!
Yay!
And bag 2. Which bag 2, it's a lot of bags.
Yeah.
So there was the main bag, which had 2 small bags inside of it with small pieces. And then there was another little bag, too. And it looks like all the other bags are the same way. And there's like 5. Yeah, there's 5 altogether. Or 5, numbered bags, whatever. So I just want to get this done so I can have it up for Christmas and have it up by the time my nieces come over for Christmas. Which we probably won't even be doing. We don't do Christmas with them on Christmas Day. We do Christmas with them at a later time. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go with it. Do what they tell me, even if it doesn't make sense. And I just dropped a piece. I hate when I drop a piece. Especially if the cats are awake, because almost all of our floors are hardwood, except for like literally one room is not hardwood. And so when I drop a piece, if there's a cat around, especially if it's Penelope, she will come over and she will try to start looking for the piece like she's going to help me. But we know what she's going to do. She's going to chew on it.
Yeah.
Because that's what she does. Okay, we got part of the big base. Ooh. I feel like I'm really accomplishing something that I've gotten this far. Because I normally don't make it this far in a build. Usually I am very slow. And for some reason I'm getting confused and I don't know why. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. So when you're building and you got all your cats around, do you have to like constantly blow on pieces to get there to not be cat hair on them?
I've just accepted cat hair in the pieces. Honestly, it's just, yes, there will be cat hair.
See, if I don't blow on them, the whole 99% Lego, 1% cat hair, it would be like 80% Lego and 20% cat hair if I didn't blow on them.
Yeah.
Because, like, Penelope, she sheds so much. And I don't know why. Because all of my cats are short-haired.
Yeah.
Oh, here's baby girl. Hi, baby girl. You want to come up? Of course you want to come up. Because you love mommy.
Yeah. I try to brush them as much as possible so it's not quite as bad, but it doesn't seem to help. I feel like sometimes the more I brush them, the more they
shed on purpose.
Yeah.
I feel like it is on purpose too, just FYI. I do. And like if this one gets too happy, she starts shedding like crazy.
Oh, such a cute kitty though. Look at that kitty face.
I know. Isn't she adorable? Come on, show your little face.
Oh, look at the kitty. So cute.
And she only has 2 fangs too.
Oh.
Yeah, she's lost. So I think we blame Sheldon for the first fang coming out because we think that they were playing and we think he may have kicked her too hard in the mouth.
Oh.
Because well, now y'all know my husband's name. So my hubby came in and he came in holding her pretty much like this. And was like, look at her face. I was like, what? What's wrong? Because I didn't see anything at first. Her little fang was hanging out of her mouth.
Oh.
He broke it. He didn't take it out.
Yeah.
He actually broke the tooth itself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we had to have her fang removed. Yeah. And then she just has naturally bad teeth. And we ended up the same side. That fang went bad and we had to have that one removed too. Oh. I'm like, you can't afford to lose very much more here, kitty. But she's been doing good since then. Thank God.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. But she's my baby girl. And that's literally her name is Baby Girl. Because she's our smallest cat and that's what she responds to.
Oh, wow.
Well, she actually responds to everybody's name because she's really like, I want all the attention. All the attention is mine.
Yeah.
So if she hears that another cat is getting attention or if you call another cat, she will come to take their attention away from them. We call it love blocks. Right? You love block, don't you? Yeah, you do. And I pretty much think that this tower is her tower. Because she's got that tower right next to me. And I feel like this is her tower. Because Penelope will sit in the bottom. Because there's a little cubby at the bottom. but she's usually up here at the top.
Yeah. Where is mine? He was here? Where'd he go? Wesley. Hold on a second. See, he only hangs out when I don't have time to pet him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, our cat Sheldon, he likes to jump up. He's mainly my husband's cat, and he likes to jump up on my husband when he has a laptop on his lap.
Oh, of course. That sounds about right.
Like the most inconvenient times, that is when he wants to jump up on him.
Yes.
And then, like, obviously, if you got an iPad, if you got anything out, she always wants to come onto my lap when I have the iPad on my lap. Or if I'm looking at something.
Yeah.
Which she actually fits on one thigh, so it's actually not a problem.
Yeah.
Because she only weighs 7 pounds. And she's full-grown adult. She's tiny. Yeah. And like so Sheldon is the opposite. He weighs 14 pounds. But he's big boned. He's not fat. Yeah. He's just big. And then my other 2 cats, unfortunately, they gained weight instead of losing weight. Yeah, that's been fun. And they're up to like 13 pounds each. I was like, no.
Yeah. While we were gone, Wesley, he found the treat container and he opened it and it's one of those big treat containers and he's eaten like all of the treats.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. See, so Easton, he's our pig. He's our pig. If he knew where anything was kept, I guarantee you he definitely would try to get to it.
Yeah.
And like we have an automatic feeder and we've been trying to adjust it so that it's not giving out as much food, but also so that everybody can eat, but him and Penelope can still lose weight. I'm not kidding you. This cat looked up at us like, Mommy, I need to show you something. And he would literally, like, I would follow him like, okay, Easton, what's going on? And I would follow him and he would take me straight to the food and be like, my bowl is empty. You need to put food in my bowl. There's no food in here. So we've been working on trying to figure out like enough so that he can still eat and he doesn't feel like he needs to keep eating, but he also doesn't eat all the food because he would. So it's been quite interesting here lately with the whole food situation. Because she doesn't eat that much because she's tiny. And if we see her sitting in front of the food bowl and there's no food in there, we're like, oh crap, we gotta put some food out. And Steve said, I used to play Elder Scrolls series, but don't play any games and don't watch TV. I'm always building. See, my husband says I watch too much TV. I disagree. Because I really don't watch that much TV. Unless it's something like I need to watch.
Yeah. I just always have something on in the background. I always have, whether it's YouTube or it's like TV. I always have something going on in the background when I'm doing things.
See, I don't always. If I'm working on the city, I'll have a live stream that I missed up because I can obviously listen to it because here's right here. Now, if I'm working, because I do work from home, if I'm working, that's when I tend to like listen to Audible or I'll listen to podcasts or something like that. Yeah. So that's what I usually do. And my stickers are probably inside with the book that I didn't open. Okay. So we're just gonna, we're coming close to the end, so it's okay. I don't need to panic. No need to panic. So I got some of the floor done.
Nice.
And a little bit of wall. Not much, just a little bit.
Getting there.
And I've been wondering, am I going to regret the fact that I didn't buy 2 of each of these, like of the Winter Village sets, so that I could close up the back? Am I going to regret that or not? I don't know.
Are you going to put it in your city, or are you just going to have them be decorations?
I think I'm just going to have them be decorations. But I also don't want to take them apart every year and then have to rebuild them.
Yeah. Because actually that's what we do, is we take them apart. We started the tradition last year, actually. So we took them apart, and in fact, I've got to get them down from the attic, and we're going to start building them again.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do.
The only one I didn't take apart is that around Christmas time, I got the Hogwarts, the
icon?
My gosh. No, is it the clock? Clock tower?
There is a clock tower.
It's the one that is from. Okay, I read the books many years ago. I saw the movies many years ago, so I'm not like up to date on it. But
that failed.
It's
that one.
Yes, that one. Yes. Yeah, I have that in like some larger pieces, because we decided that because it has kind of the Christmassy theme, that it would be nice for Christmas, and my daughter didn't want me to take that one apart, so I do have that one like in a box in a couple pieces that can be put back together, but everything else we're gonna rebuild.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I dropped the whole entire Christmassy part that you were talking about. It all fell off.
Oh no. Yeah, because that's when they do the cup games, right?
Yeah, the Triwizard Tournament.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
That's the one that has the vampire kid in there.
Yep.
Or the one who ends up playing the vampire. I can't remember that actor's name.
Cedric Diggory.
Yes.
Yep. See, I'm such a Harry Potter fan. My little tree up there, it's from Hallmark, and it is a Harry Potter tree.
Oh, how cute.
It came with 6 ornaments on it, and I had the little mini ornaments, but I also had I had previous years of mini ornaments, so I put them all on there. And the top is Hogwarts Castle.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I could play it, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. But I'm also not monetized, so I don't know if that would really matter. It does play the Hogwarts theme.
Oh, how cool.
Or the Harry Potter theme. I think it's the Hedwig theme, technically. But it's super loud. Like,
oh, wow.
Super loud. Insane loud. Okay, I think I can leave the rest of this to pick up after the live stream, because it just all went. The whole entire Christmas side just went whoosh. And it decided it didn't want to be on there anymore, apparently. Which is okay. Is this one? No, it's not this one. Okay, one by something tile in white. That's not this one.
Did you sign up for the Elfster, the Secret Santa? The Good Morning Brickworld Secret Santa?
I did not, because I forget.
Oh my goodness.
I need to.
Yes, because tonight at midnight, I think, is when they're going to do the drawings and give people their people. There you go.
I saw that, or I heard that on Rick Hive's stream today.
Well, in the private chat, I dropped you the link.
Okay. Pull that up so that I will have that for later. Yes. And I will try to do that after the live stream, because otherwise I'll forget again. I'm really bad at forgetting things. I should say I'm really good at forgetting things.
Yes, I feel you.
And I don't mean to, but it just keeps happening.
Yes.
Funny thing was, I used to have a great memory. I would remember everything. Now it's like, I need somebody to drop me a reminder.
Exactly.
Trying to figure out where some of these pieces go. Wait, am I doing that right? Yeah, I was doing that right. Okay.
So are you going to build all of them? Because you said you have all of them, but this is the first one you've built, right?
Right. I do want to build all of them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen this year. Don't think it'll happen this year. But I am eventually at some point going to get them all built. Because I think when I do finally get to take over the hubby's room, I think I might have enough room to actually have like a snow village or North Pole kind of a thing. I don't know. If I do, I want to do something like that. If I can.
Yeah.
Because ideally, like, I don't even want to like have to like put them away and bring them back out. Like, I don't want to. I'm too lazy for that. Because honestly, I'm a lazy person. Even though I'm busy and I keep myself busy, I'm a very lazy person. Like, I try to find the laziest way to do something, and that's how I do it.
Not lazy. It's efficient.
No, it's lazy.
You are. No, you're an efficient person. It's efficiency.
I just want the easiest way. Whatever is the easiest way.
Yes. And that is efficiency.
This is true. You're right. It is.
Yes.
Okay,
it's
I need
efficiency.
to set that aside for a sticker.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm at. So not too bad.
Looking good. Getting the foundations of all the rooms.
Well, there's still more to go this way because
yeah,
this piece is supposed to go here and it's supposed to get a sticker on it that says Home Sweet Home. So I guess that's the doormat. So it's still got that. So it still goes this way. So I'm thinking I will bet money that this is going to be the next step.
Yeah.
I would bet money because this is all the plates that I have left.
That is.
It is. I'm on that stuff.
Good guess. For sure. Yeah. There you go.
But yep. I think I am going to call it on that. Now the question is, do I finish this bag off stream or do I wait until next week?
Okay. Due to my experience, off stream. If you'd like to finish it by Christmas, I would say.
Well, and there's five sets of bags or 5 steps of bags. So yeah, and if each one has a big bag and a small numbered bag. Yeah. Now, if there's if they have the little bags in there too, then that really ends up being like each step having like, in my opinion, like 3 to 4 bags, even if they were the small bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to finish this bag off stream.
Yeah. That is just from my experience. No.
Maybe you should start doing that for the police station.
I'm pot committed. I'm all in at this point, and I mean I'm on bag 13 of 14.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, everybody jokes I'm still on bag 5. It's like the joke. Yeah, no, because like, wait, hold on a second. Because let's see if I can do this without breaking anything. But I'm pretty close.
Oh wow. That looks so good. Oh, and look at you. You're building it on a Mills plate right up front.
Oh, heck yeah. No, I have cats.
Now, see, I'm being crazy and I'm not doing the Mills plate.
That was the only thing I did that I did off stream, because I did my first pieces and then I was like, I did my first stream and I was like, I am going to transfer this to a Mills plate, because I was like, this is going to be a pain in the butt. So I transferred it to a Mills. Yeah.
And Steve says, don't be like Amberlia and take 3 years to build. You have a reputation here, Amberlia.
I know. I that first stream, I made the mistake of promising to only build on stream. And it depends. Like if chat's just kind of, so I have some games they can play in chat, like the 8-ball and stuff like that. So if they just go off and are doing that stuff, I can get building. But if like we start like talking and like I'm doing conversations with them, I won't even make it through a bag.
Yeah, you don't get very far.
Yeah, so
it's almost like you have to have somebody watch the chat for you if you actually want to accomplish any building.
Yeah. But in all fairness, I do my streams to hang out with my Lego buddies. So
yes, same here. I like to hang out with everybody, talk with everybody, learn about them. They can learn about me, and they can support me in my last plug for my book.
Yes,
the Meowie Christmas coloring book,
which is adorable.
I love it. I am so proud of myself with it. Oh, there's the back that shows a couple more images.
Yes.
And I feel like it's good for kids or for adults. Like the images aren't too hard to color, but like if you want to do like shading or something like that as an adult, you could.
Absolutely.
There's 45 images. It's only $5.99, and it is great Christmas present for any cat lovers or kids or adults who love coloring and or cats. So definitely pick that up. Link is in the description below. And that will also take you to all of my other books that I have, like craft paper books and recipe journals and stuff like that. See, Amberlia has hers. So you gotta join the cool people and get...
Yeah, you gotta be cool like us and get that, right?
Get the Meowie Christmas coloring book. Hopefully I'll have one for Valentine's Day, but fingers are crossed on that one. That one's gonna be a little bit harder, because I haven't even started it yet, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And let's see here. What we got? I've been building on Mills for 30 years. Wow.
Nice.
I should, but I honestly can't afford to. I honestly can't. And I invested way too much money into the previous road plates, not those new ones, but the previous ones.
Yeah.
So I can't afford to. And like, I legit just can't afford to. Even if I didn't put the money into those road plates before, I still couldn't afford to. And we're all just poking fun at you.
Yeah, I know. And don't worry, it'll happen again, because once I finish the police station, I will absolutely pick some other monstrous build and be like, I'll only build on stream.
Yeah, you gotta put a note up on your computer that tells you do not say to only build on stream. That's what I would do. I follow One Bike One World on YouTube, Nala's Adventures. I feel like I've heard of them. I feel like I've heard of them. Is it somebody that's like going around the world on a bike and they have a cat that they found along the way? I think it is, but I could be wrong.
Oh, it's a kitty. I see kitty.
Yeah, I think I know who they are. I think I started following them actually on hi baby girl. I think I started following them on Instagram. I think a long time ago. No, don't go with over there. Don't go by the Lego that dropped. Please. Thank you. Well, on that note, do you have anything that you want to plug that you have coming up, Amberlia, on your channel or otherwise?
Yeah, sure. So Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be back. I did not do my stream last week because I completely forgot that it was Thanksgiving week and that I had stuff to do. So it will be back. back to the police station. So feel free to join me there. Also on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not on my YouTube, but on my Twitch, is when we are playing D&D. My husband, King's Rule 77, is the DM, and we've got King Oldendorf and Mr. and Mrs. Mikey J Productions are there. And we did our first D&D adventure. We do it every other week. So, and it kind of works out so it won't fall on the holidays. So this Friday is going to be our second part of the adventure. So, like I said, it's on Twitch. We don't really completely know what we're doing. So, you can come like laugh and make fun of us as we try to like
I am not
attack
on
things
Twitch.
and stuff.
I'm not on Twitch.
I'm not normally on Twitch, but I wanted to keep this separate from my YouTube just so that it wasn't like crossing over like with the Lego stuff. I might consider streaming on both. I don't know.
I think you could. I feel like you could.
Because with StreamYard, I think can't you stream to multiple?
Yep. You can.
StreamYard. Yeah. Yep, so I might do that. And then what I might just do is I don't know how that affects like my YouTube channel and like my subscribers, because I don't know that they want to get notifications for me to play D&D.
I mean, you can always try it out. It never hurts to try it out.
Yeah.
As I'm getting cattail in my face and
yes. The kitty tail.
Yes. And it's the baby girl again. You can see she's a very needy cat.
Yes. Oh, but
actually this morning she was drinking out of my water glass.
Oh wow.
I was like, I just looked over and I was like, what are you doing? I was like, well, I'm not drinking out of that glass anymore at all. How can you walk on Lego, cat? Like, I don't understand. How can you walk on Lego?
Yes, Steve. See you for the next Good Morning Brick World for sure.
Yes. See you later, Steve. I am going to be live streaming next week, but I have not lined up anybody yet. I need to get on top of that. But I will be back here next week. And December 1st, I am doing Advent Calendar shorts starting on December 1st. They will be... I will get a cattail literally in my mouth that time. But they will, on December 1st, they will be at noon every single day and through the 24th, do a calendar reveal on 4 of the calendars. So check YouTube for that every day in December. Because I love doing those. And I'm excited about, you'll have to let me know what you think of the format, because I did it every year. I've done a different kind of format. First year I did stop build. Last year I did turntable. This year I'm doing something different. You'll have to let me know what you think. I personally like it, but like if you guys aren't going to watch it, there's no more point in me using that format anymore. So let me know what you guys think of that formatting. If you like it, if you don't like it, let me know. I take criticism quite well, unless you're being mean. Then I won't. Then I might get mad at you. But anyway. And Bricklock said I had a cat who loves drinking out of cups. Yeah, no, that's disgusting. Well, everyone, that is it. And I will see everyone, and we'll all see Amberlia later this week. And goodbye, everybody.
And thank you for having me. So much fun.
Yes, it was so much fun.
Bye.